that some of us have been having nightmares about the enemy. But the truth is, he's been having more nightmares about you. He is banking on you doing nothing. He is hoping that his mind targeting discouraging ways gets beyond your defenses and causes you to live a life uninspired, unmotivated, and believe that you are a nobody. But I'm here to tell you the reality of the enemy is he hopes you never stand. He hopes you never fight. He hopes you never try, because you've got what it takes in God to do what God would have you to do. I don't care who you are or what you think of yourself tonight. God thinks you're a hero. God believes you're a mighty man of valor. So, God allowed Gideon to hear what the enemy was saying, and after a long and enduring season of downsizing, his army went from thousands to 300. Looking ridiculously outnumbered. Looking ridiculously outmatched. Anybody ever felt outmatched before? And the Lord said to Gideon, He said, if you fear, He said, take a servant and go down. He said, if you're worried, I want you to listen to what the enemy has been saying about you. And God already told him, He said, if you'll do this, this will strengthen you. Because I'm not the only one who's been saying good things about you, Gideon. But the enemy knows your potential. The enemy fears you deep down. So God took the leader of what appeared to be an anemic group down to the enemy's camp. And what he would hear would encourage him. He was dreaming. Gideon came down, and there was a man that told him a dream, and they dreamed of a piece of barley bread that come tumbling through the enemy's camp, causing havoc for the Midianites and the Amalekites. Come to find out, that outnumbered and outmatched army was causing nightmares in the enemy's camp. Now I know it may be hard to believe with your own perception of yourself, but I'm telling you, there are some Gideons in this room tonight. There are some Gideons that's been battling fear, been battling doubt, been battling self-poor image, but I am here to deliver a word from God to you tonight that you are more than a conqueror, and the enemy is afraid and terrified of you getting connected with God and having a revival that will change the course of this generation. Come on, I need a hungry young person to stand to their feet and say, God, anoint me for your will tonight, Lord. Anoint me to do your purpose. Come on, all over this room, we need to lift our hands to Him and receive from God. The problem many times, I've said over and over, is you never get the reality from the enemy, but you get a distorted truth and a twisted view, and a lie that he wants you to buy into. The fact that Gideon went down was a sign to me that he was afraid, that he was fearful. But when he got down to the enemy's camp and got the reality, he realized that the enemy had been having nightmares about him. Isn't it amazing? You've got an anointed leader scared out of his mind. And you have a superior